I'd like to stick with the firmament questions, but I got a question from another flat earther who wants to ask you if you can provide one heliocentric verse from the Bible. One verse that, we can use to show that the earth is orbiting the sun.
Sure. Let me look at a bigger picture here. I think, obviously some of your friends are obsessed with this flat earth stuff, and I think it's a complete waste of time.
Even if it's true, it's a waste of time, because there are much more important topics. So if nothing else, this is distracting Christians on nonsense stuff. It's a useless topic.
What is it distracting us from?
Well,
if you spend hours and hours on this topic, that's hours and hours you could be spent on things that I think would be more useful, like winning souls and teaching people about creation.
You spend hours and hours on creation.
I think that's essential to understand who the creator is. That's my calling in God. But answer your question.
If you're in the back seat of the car and I'm driving, and we're heading north on I-35, and we're going 70 miles an hour. If you go 70, you get run over around here. We're going 90 miles an hour like the Texans do, right? we're going north at 70 miles an hour. And you say, Brother Holcomb, would you hand me a bottle of water? I reach down, hand a bottle of water back to you.
Let me finish the analogy though. If you say, pass me back a bottle of water, I pass you back a bottle of water.
But what about biblically? One verse.
Biblically? That's my point.
You said, pass me back a bottle of water, I would pass you back a bottle of water. Well, we're going north at 70 miles an hour. So there's not a contradiction to the Bible.
One verse that supports heliocentricity.
When God created the heaven and the earth and everything in it. And the world is laughing at the flat earthers. They're laughing at them.
Mr. Kenthoven, I love you.
I know.
But
I'm right.
You still haven't given me one verse on heliocentricity.
Don't have one verse that teaches heliocentricity.
Don't have one verse that teaches heliocentricity.
I don't have one verse that teaches there are 9 planets either. There are 9 if you count Pluto. I don't have one verse that teaches computers. The Bible doesn't deal with the topic.
And I went through all the verses that they used and said, look, this is obviously a metaphor.
Of course, we're talking about the circle. The Bible does say the circle.
Well,
This argument is endless. I think it's a waste of time. That's why I said months ago, I don't want to get into it. Let the flat earthers go do what you want. I've got a ministry God's called me to do. I got other fish to fry. Just so you go.
there is no such thing as a circle. Circle does not exist except in imagination. It says the Lord sits on the circle of the earth. There is no such thing as a circle.
Isaiah 40:22, Kent Hovind version. It is he that sitteth upon the imagination of the earth.
Why did he say breadth of the earth when he could have just said they went up on the earth? Why did he say breadth? So I did something in 30 years of ministry at the time that I'd never done. I looked up the word breadth of the earth. And it is the Greek word plateaus. Of course, here is the definition, width, breadth, and I thought, plateaus. Well, that sounds like our word, plateau, which means flat land, right? Or a flat place of land. I thought, that's interesting. So then I looked and noticed it says from 4116, meaning that this word has a root word, right? So what is the root word? The root word is plateus. And what does plateus mean? This is straight from the Strong's Greek Dictionary, by the way. Spread out flat. So what he's saying is they went up on the spread out flat earth. These people out here, these pastors, these Christians say, flat earth's not in the Bible, really? Sometimes you got to look up a word because we lose a lot in English. And also the word gay or gi, or however you pronounce it, for the earth in Greek here means the whole thing. Not just a spot, but it means the whole earth. All right, and that's exactly how the Septuagint translates it as well. So then, of course, I just kept following the path there, and there are the words plateaus, which comes from plateus, which means spread out flat, which comes from the word plaso, which means to mold or fabricate, like a lump of clay, which takes us exactly back to Job 38:14, lump of clay, fabricated, spread out flat. The Bible teaches the shape of the earth is flat. It doesn't mean it doesn't have contour and elevation, but it's flat. It's not a ball of 25,000 miles in circumference. It just doesn't exist.
It is, because if it has any height at all, even the thickness of your ink, if you draw a circle on a piece of paper, your ink left behind has got a certain thickness to it. It is now a cylinder. Right?
Kent Nye, the science guy, maybe, just maybe, it's both a circle and a cylinder.
Technically, there is no such thing as a circle. It's an imaginary construct for geometry, and it's practical, and we use it all the time. But in reality, it doesn't exist. Circles are purely
It
imaginary.
says he looks down on the circle, so when he looks down, he sees.
No, it says he sits
can
on the
see.
circle of the earth.
Right, so he sits on it, so that means above it, right? So if he looks down, he's gonna see a
Well, my
circle.
point is, you're distracting the point here. There is no such thing as a circle.
Not only is Kent interested in redefining God's word, but now he's interested in redefining the dictionary. Romans 3:4. Let God be true, but every man a liar.
Don't have one verse that teaches heliocentricity.
Don't have one verse that teaches heliocentricity.
Don't have one verse that teaches heliocentricity. Don't have one verse that teaches heliocentricity.
It doesn't exist.
It's flat. It's not a ball of 25,000 miles in circumference. It just doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Why did he say breadth of the earth when he could have just said they went up on the earth? The whole thing. Not just a spot, but it means the whole earth.